What's happening, guys? Ken Kaplan here in front of the New England Motorcycle Museum with one of my all-time favorites, the Honda 250L Enduro. If you've been following us for a while, you know that one of these was my personal daily rider for events like Daytona, Laconia, and the Mid-Ohio Off-Road Rally. This one's got a lot of tasty upgrades on it, just like mine had. And I did sell mine to buy the 650L because I ride double up with Christy a lot, but you know, in some ways, we like this bike better. One, it's fuel injected. Two, it's got the nice upside down forks. Three, it's a lot lighter. Rides two up, no problem. This has the optional passenger pegs on it already. And this one's loaded with tasty upgrades, same ones I did to mine. It's got the aftermarket Lex exhaust, which has a real nice sound to it. It's been upgraded with the that big gaudy rear fender thing was taken off with the nice sexy rear fender piece on here with the smaller turn signals. The handlebars have been upgraded. It has a nice Honda crossbar pad. It's got about $2,000 worth of parts and labor and upgrades have been done on this bike. Pro Grip 801 grips, new aluminum levers, new bars, new crossbar pad, and it's got a beautiful set of knobby tires on here. So if you're going to take it off-road, this front tire is brand new. Look, it's still got the nubs on it. The rear tire's got maybe 50 miles on it, 40 miles. So brand new gold chain. It's just been completely serviced. I'll go over what we did to it when we get inside. Got a brand new battery on it. All the fluids and oils have been changed. Frame's in beautiful shape, and it is obviously a well cared for bike with very low miles, only 4,700 miles. I will. I love the red and white with the gold forks, just beautiful. These things are a hoot. That's what it's all about. It's a lot of fun to ride. Shifts beautifully. The suspension is great. Very light for on and off-road use. Plenty, and the fuel injection is awesome. The start's stone cold and runs great. Unlike a carbureted bike where you got to wait for it to warm up. Plenty of power. You can upshift going uphill. It's got the nice LED dash on it, nice big mirrors, high beam, low beam, horn. Everything electrically is an absolute 10 on the bike. And the best part about it is you can take this thing, rip it off-road. I mean, let's say you want to go up a nice hill like this one in here. Here you go. Right up it. That's the beautiful of an enduro bike. You want to go twisting through the trees and go play off-road, ride it on the beach, ride it at the sand lot. Heck, if you want to take it out on a motocross track, you can do that too. They're pretty much the most versatile motorcycle made, and probably the most reliable motorcycle ever made. Honda, notoriously reliable. Just keep the air filter clean and change the oil. This is second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear. 6 gears for, so you have an overdrive. If you want to take this thing onto the highway, you can. It'll do 75 miles an hour. And also, one of the other cool features about this bike is this one's liquid cooled. Unlike the XT225 I just took for a rip, this gives you the advantage to have a liquid cooling. So if you're in a situation like at Mid-Ohio, I loved mine because we would ride it around, you know, 90 degrees with a passenger and idling for hours on end and just putting around the pits, and it would never run hot. It has a fan on the radiator, run nice and cool. And they do great wheelies too. Little wheelie machine. Nice crisp throttle response. Wheelies with my big butt on it, no problem. I'm 6'2", 220 pounds, and I find the bike to be extremely comfortable. There's one thing I like about these Enduros is you got, almost a foot of suspension travel on here. So you're going down a rutted out, rocky trail or a bumpy road, or you hit a speed bump. I had back surgery in 2017 from a motorcycle wreck that I was in, and I'm telling you, having this long travel enduro suspension, if you're in your 50s or if you're a kid and you want to ride all day long comfortably, there's something to be said for this motocross style, motocross inspired suspension. And the Honda quality, second to none. $4,732 miles, under 5,000 miles. Bulletproof Honda reliability. Want to do a walk around on it? Sure, helmet came off. Really nice exhaust note. In fact, I think we might have found the cure to winter depression. Go in the garage, start up your Honda 250 and blip the throttle. It's just a hoot. And you don't have to go far to have fun. A little 5-minute ride, tune you right up. Best antidepressant on the planet. Check out the forks. Do a close-up on the front forks. They're a gold anodized front fork. Looks like a really expensive quality set, like an Olin's almost. They're made by Shawa. But the gold fork looks beautiful with the blood red fenders and the white and the graphics. The front fender and graphics and plastics on this bike appear to be brand new because they are brand new. The previous owner had dropped the bike and on the left-hand side here and scratched the plastics. So they provided a brand new set of plastics. So the plastic, the graphics, the side number plate, the rear fender is all brand new, as is the front fender. So the couple little rub marks on the front fender from shipping or sitting in the shop, I'm not quite sure, just a little bit of rubbing on there, but this side's brand new, that's brand new. The seat cover's in beautiful shape. The frame is in beautiful condition. The bottom of the frame rails, I always check the bottom of the frame rails. There's no dents here. Really nice and clean. Super nice. Obviously, look at the bottom of the motor. Can you get up close? No dirt on it. Super, super clean. Nice set of gnarly pegs on it, right from the factory. Original exhaust, header pipe. I put a FMF power bomb on mine, which does not have a heat shield, and I burned my leg on it a bunch of times. I highly recommend leaving the stock heat shield on here like this has. It's a way to go. No fins on the cylinder because it's liquid cooled. It has a fan on this side right here, and the radiator on this side. Check this out. The radiator on this side, that's a liquid cool radiator. When they dropped that on this side, they did bend the radiator a little bit, but it did not mess up the structural integrity, so it's just a little bent. But I've been racing bikes forever, and every race bike I ever owned that I dropped got that on there. So I wouldn't worry about that. Just leave it alone. So, but if you wanted to replace it, you can get another one for probably 50 bucks on eBay. But I'd leave it the hell alone. There's nothing wrong with it. Electric starting. Check out the digital dash on this thing. Has a fuel gauge, digital speedometer, and nothing like the fuel injected quality of a Honda. Factory effects crossbar pad. That's about it, folks. I don't have much else to say. I will read off the work order real quick to you while Junior walks around and gives you a once over. This is cosmetically nicer than the one I had. Mine had similar mileage. We sold it about, I don't know, 3 months ago. What do we get for mine? I think I got $3,250 for mine is what mine sold for, I'm pretty sure. New, you're looking at about $6 grand out the door for one of these. So it's about half the price of a new one with under 5,000 miles. It's a no-brainer. So again, let's see. I'm looking at the wrong work order. Oh, it's over here. There it is. 2015 Honda CRF250L. Total of 11 hours labor was put into it. It has the pipe and the tires on it. The pipe and tires was about $400 in upgrades, plus the chain and the brand new oil filter, oil, front brake lever, front clutch lever, shroud graphics set, the MGO turn signals, the rear fender eliminator, because it had that big gouty fender that came down from the factory. It's the first thing you get rid of on one of these. Pro grip grips, brake master chain. The total work order came to $2,079. That's $990 in labor, $800 in parts. And she's a beauty, ready to go for another season of riding. If you have any questions, give me a call, 860-454-7024. Got to hustle up because Kenny said his battery's dead. Call us if you have any questions. Ship it anywhere in the country for about $500. Thanks for watching and God bless.
Message us your zip code for a quote. Thanks for watching this far, guys. There's a reason why we chose this model as our shop bike for 4 years until we had to sell it. Do your homework, guys. Good luck bidding. God bless America.